What is good everyone, Shoobs here. Today we are taking a look at these. These are the Flower Shadow Switches from NLandkeys. Shout out them for sending these out and also offering a discount code. Use code Shoobs to help me out. But these right here are super interesting besides the very anime sounding name. Like legit Flower Shadow. Add garden at the end of that and you got yourself a equally edgy competitor to Sid. Eminence in Shadow is a goated show, by the way, go watch it. But first off, some more details on the Switch. These are manufactured by BSUN and they feature a full LY housing as well as a full LY stem. This is the first Switch that I'm taking a look at with a fully LY construction and from BSUN as well, besides the Holy Panda housings that they used to have. Or maybe they still have it, but These switches feature a long pole as well as a double spring with a 50-gram bottom out, and they cost around 50 cents per switch. So right off the bat, these things are absolutely perfect stock. A recent switch I took a look at was the Laguna blue switches from Bolsa, which I said might be the best sounding stock switches that I've tried, but man, these flower switches are just as good. It sort of makes me think that the Lagunas were manufactured by BSUN because, yeah, these are actually really fucking good. These things basically sound and feel like hand lube switching. The lubing technology nowadays is getting pretty damn absurd. So taking a look at the stem of these switches, the Flower Shadows actually have around the same length as Zaku's, so they are pretty long boys. Welcome to another stem wobble test. Please keep in mind that there is batch variance and all that, so this isn't very accurate. But cherries are a bit wobbly. I actually like filming them. Zaku's, a bit of wobble, not too much. Laguna's pretty tight. These Flower Shadows, I keep wanting to say Shadow Garden, but the Flower Shadows pretty tight. Epsilon's a little bit of wobble. SP stars are pretty tight, and Gats have a bit of wobble. So for the sound test, please keep in mind that everyone's setup is different, recording setup, lubing technique, typing, whatever. So it is not very accurate and take it with a grain of salt. What I say here is of my own opinion, and your opinion might differ. So for the smoothness of these switches, these are crazy. They are fucking dead smooth. I thought it would be a little less consistent with the factory lube job, but their method as well with the full LY housing and the stem, these things glide and might honestly be one of the smoothest switches that I've tried. And the craziest part is that these are this smooth stock. And I did try lubing them, it didn't really make too much of a difference. That's just how good the stock factory lube is. Now for the sound of these switches, they definitely have a deeper sound profile. They do be thockin', and yes, they do have that loud signature bottom out that the long poles have. Honestly, a very creamy sound overall. Honestly, a pretty creamy sound overall. I am a big fan. So one additional thing that I really liked about these switches that I wanted to add was the typing feel. I think this is the first time that I've tried a lighter double spring with a 50-gram bottom out, but man, they are pretty lit. It feels super responsive with a light key press with a hard bottom out and a very fast rebound due to the longer spring, and honestly that makes the typing feel very satisfying, at least personally for me. But I want to note that I am an enjoyer of lighter springs, so keep that in mind. Overall, these right here are legit. They are perfect stock, offering extreme smoothness, one of the best that I've tried, and having a typing experience that I found very satisfying if you enjoy lighter weight switches. They also sound and feel like hand lube switches right out of the box. And yeah, if you're looking for a super smooth and deep sounding switch with a lighter typing experience, these right here are perfect. These right here get a big thumbs up from me and a certified banger certification. Please like, comment, and subscribe. By the time the video is up, I'll be in Japan, some videos from there soon. But also check out March Comes In Like a Lion, actually peak fiction.